In this video, we're going to look at understanding health assessment task 4, assignment 3. So this assessment task has 3 parts, one being the creation of a PowerPoint, the second being the delivery of that PowerPoint to the class, and the third is a written newsletter that would be distributed in a clinic. So your trainer will allocate you a body system that you're going to base this whole task around. So what you need to do first is create a PowerPoint presentation that you will deliver to your team or to the students in your class about the correct functioning of that system and how that contributes to the maintenance of a healthy body. Now, in this PowerPoint, you must make sure that you're explaining the body system, that you're identifying the structures and the organs that make up that system, the functions of the system, some common conditions that occur when the system isn't working correctly, so it needs to be more than one with that. Also, how the system interacts with other body systems to keep the body healthy. And then you need to list all of the references and the sources that you have used. So try to avoid websites such as Wikipedia and use credible sources. Once you've created this PowerPoint, you're then going to need to organise a time with your trainer and assessor to present that presentation to your class. Whilst you're presenting that, your assessor will be using the below rubrics to make sure that you're covering each of these points. So read through this so you know what they're going to be looking for. So this is in addition to the content that you're delivering being correct. The third part of this is that the clinic you're working at, that you're basing this on, wants to increase written communication to its clients. So you need to create a newsletter that would be of a professional standard that can be issued to that clientele. In that newsletter, you need to make sure that you have got the clinic name and the operating details. So things like opening hours, phone number, address. You also need to put in the name and position of the staff members. So it must be at least 2 staff members. So you can put yourself as one of these staff members, but also who's the owner of the business. You also need to explain why you're introducing a newsletter. So this newsletter will act as the very first newsletter for this business. And then you also need to include a brief article about the benefits of the above body system. Okay, so the system that you did in part 1, just give a brief explanation of what that system is and why your clientele may need to know about it. You must make sure that you are using correct terminology at all times. Okay, so looking at proper medical terminology, which you will have in your medical terminology handout. If you have any questions on this, please speak with your trainer and they will be able to further clarify.